one of the things that I wanted to report in our school is that our students have no access to labs. So it means that whatever you plan to do, like I will show you the project-based learning that we have done with year 3, it means that we have to ask them to do everything at home.
Can I make an amendment? Sorry, we do have labs, but they're taken up by my subject.
It's a normal thing, we're not complaining.
So,
IT teachers. We have only 4 labs, we have worked very hard to find a solution, but for the time being...
It's the same in our school too, so maybe everywhere.
Like, okay, they could use mobiles, it's as the description is up to us. Mobiles are not used normally at school, but if we want, we may allow them to use mobiles if they want to access any pages. So if we want to do a very small research, but if we want them to create something, we have this problem. So for me it's a bit frustrating, I have to say. I'm just confused. One of the web tools that I use, some of them, is first of all I use again ThinkLink. With the same way I think some other. I just want to show you how that is going to. Very short and something. So this side is easy. The students understand it very easily. It's very. You need 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe for some to understand how to use it. Because in fact they simply have to copy the link. So we have this one, for example. I show. It's a photo, in fact, of a river in Cyprus. The main problem with ThinkLink in the free version is that you have to have a link. Therefore, if you want to download your own photo, the way to do it, like we have a blog, you put the photo in the media library that gives you a link, and therefore you may use the photo, your own photos. That's the way I do if I want to use photos. If my students want to use photos, they have to do the same. So create a place where you create a link, and you down, because everything in ThinkLink is exactly that. You paste the link and it shows this. And of course the simple the possibility to add a video from YouTube. So there, sorry, I'm not in a geography class. We are just looking at a river again. It's covered. The different parts of the river. It's a very simple lesson for at the very beginning of the GCSE, age 15, to explain how they work. So, and after that, I explain how ThinkLink works. So if I want to give them a task later on, they know that you may do this and this. And so we have this, we have videos, of course, we have seen animations and annotations. So that's the one. And I found that students find this very easy to use. Which one is it? In our school, like I think in all our schools, the main problem is the level of English. They come to us, they have quite a low level of English, and so very low level of English. They are not all on the same level. So at the level of year 2, what we call year 2, which is key stage 3, I have done, that is one example. For example, I put this on the board. They like it because it's a bit noisy. So kids. And also we take the class list. So student number 1. They click to speak. And they have to give the meaning, or if they don't give the meaning, show something. I mean, sometimes they use their hands to tell me what is going on. And the kids adore that. So you have 26 students, you create 26 words. And so this one, you remove it, and you may save the activity for later. This one I did 2 years ago. You save the activity for whenever you want. And so you remove it, and it's the next one. You're just waiting if they are going to have the difficult word or the easy one, and I check, and then they have understood the concept too. So I thought it was a fun activity for young kids, and I really like it. Ah, so this one I want. Help me.
Just click in the background, Patricia.
There?
No, underneath.
I'm sorry, I mean just to go back to the one. I think, yes. Okay. Okay, now for the presentation, I ask my students if they want, because PETS is a bit more complicated than a simple PowerPoint. But if they want, they may use PETS. You want me to show you that, or I think that everybody knows.
Yes.
And PETS is low to download, and this one they never saw. Not every student is going to use that because it's more demanding, but some of them are definitely more creative than a PowerPoint presentation. But some of them enjoy the fact and they come out.
Yeah, because it's animated. So.
Yeah, they may add a lot of things, and they enjoy presenting. I will show you this project-based learning that we have done, where they had the choice on the way to present. Yes, stupid. For example, and this is where you put all the resources, and it's accessible to your students. So, and they may create their own, and we have explained that. What I found to be frustrating with Scoopit is that you cannot create, it's not like Pinit. Pinit, you may create different boards, and that makes you have some of that secret board that you may use only for you. With Scoopit, you have only one board, and that's all. The free version, yeah, with Pinit, which is free too. It gives you the possibility to create different boards, and some of them are accessible to your students, and some of them not accessible. And okay, Stupid, I use it to simply to have links and to articles that may be interesting. My main thing is the blog, the site that I use for geography. I have started this 5 years ago. So you build up slowly different links and different pages. I have linked it to a public Facebook page, so students may access it without having a Facebook page. Some parents object to it. They don't want the kids to have a Facebook page. I had this in the past. Therefore, and of course they have a Twitter account. So in this case, the students again may reach the idea of this.
Let me add you something, because Natasha was saying about Facebook group of students, and I was wondering whether it's the same regulation in all the countries, because in Spain, the students, if they are not over, I'm not sure whether it's 16 or 18, I was asking her, but I'm not sure, they cannot have a Facebook account. And our project is from 15 to 14, all right, so it's a change. It's okay, Natasha, you were
Yeah, some test object.
it has changed, because
We cannot create everything on Facebook. We have to give them all the. So for this one, for example, how I use it. Or simply say like a digital library, of course, which is an easy way. They know this is available to them. Revision notes with videos, what we call knowledge organizers, which they create themselves. They sum up, they make short notes, and they create knowledge organizer that they may use. Question for self-quizzing, revision skill, everything that they may access that I'm not going to do that during the lesson. Is the way for them to have, in fact, blended learning, which I really like as a concept. It means that a part of the job is done at home. So I give them this, It's okay. So they know that they have to go to, why say that? Why?
It doesn't allow us.
It doesn't download. Let me put this. Okay.
Because
So
of
that's going to be the problem because I want to fix it open quickly.
ICT teacher, Wi-Fi.
I'm trying again, maybe?
Right.
Yes. Now I accept that. So that is a part of geography. It's an area with volcanoes in the middle of nowhere. So it's a bit difficult. So what they do is they will go to this. Not going to.
Sorry?
It's just it's long too.
It's going very slow today, I don't know why.
Anyway, so I put a video from the Khan Academy. Khan Academy and upload videos in all the subjects. You have just to try to find the one that goes with your level, so sometimes they are complicated. You have to, anyway. So they have to watch the video at home, to answer some very short questions. That would be multiple choice, that would be, for this one it was specific question, they had to watch the video and answer them. And after that, when we go back, when we have the real lesson, we discuss the video, we discuss their question, what have been difficult, what they didn't understand. So what is what I like in the you shorten a bit this, and you give them the opportunity to learn something. Now, one of the things that we have tried to develop the last year is a project-based learning. Trying to have some different levels depending on the level of the student. As we have explained, it's difficult for them. The first project that we did is about how to make our school more sustainable. So they and that is there, I don't really know people.
It's okay, don't worry.
So what the side of the blog gives me is the opportunity to put everything available for the student. We explain that, of course, during the lesson, but we don't have many periods. We have only two periods, which is less than 2 hours per week. So we have to be a bit careful with what we do. So on this, they will have the aims of the project, so they know exactly why we do that. After that, they will
Open.
Yeah. Anyway, so this means that they have access to each group. It's a year where they will see each group knows exactly what they are going to do. So in this, each group was given a specific task. We're talking about year 3, I mean, it's a third year at school. So it's what we call lower school. And so each group has a task what they are supposed to do, but they were free to do it the way they wanted to do it. And after that, okay, they had deadline. They had to present it in a visual way, but it was their choice to present it differently. One of the things that I taught them is to use pictochart, an infographic web tool. And the use of pictochart to create poster. So that is what I asked them if they wanted to use it again. So this is the picture chart, and this is what the student. Do I have lost this again? You have no music. We simply have the control. I want to open the page of the world. We want about the now, so that was the end result. And these students were, this year was like a high year, it was right here. They were really, so it would make something like that. It was looking at recycling in Cyprus and how it was made. So they had it, they show how it is made in Cyprus, what kind of system we have, where is recycling done in Cyprus, what are the goals of the companies in Cyprus. So they did a really long work, they were the best one, and how it works in Cyprus, how much is recycled. So that was done this way. Other used simply pressing or simple PowerPoint. But by far that was the group that did really small. Where do I actually?
Down, yes.
Here. No, it's not that. Yeah, I'm trying to find it, but I can't find it. No. Now, so this is this, and it's not an ICT project, but it's, I asked my students to create three-dimensional scale models of plate boundaries. It's where the earth is broken on top, and you have movement, and this creates volcanoes and earthquakes. When after that definition. So again, it's the same age, but this year we did it. They were free, they could use any kind of material they wanted. The idea was to have a different type of material being used. They used foam, a material that I didn't know that they existed. But you had foam that you may sculpt to show something, no clue of this. Clay, and they use recycled material, piece of what's it like that? And different say recycled material to create this. So this is not ICT, but yes, and they were very proud. And on my blog too, I have on pages about what we call Wall of Fame. So I put the best work of the student and take photo of it, so they become proud of their work. And the others will try to do better. So they improve, to go to what we call the growth mindset. I mean, today I am a C student, but it doesn't define me. It's not my identity. If I manage to do something good, it's not good. And it means that, and I'm going to improve. So this is the blog is done for that too, and to give them this name. It's not so much.
There are many things open.
Yes, it's my fault. Definitely. I know
The
that.
life is going slow today.
Yes, it's not my fault, it's your fault. I would have liked to show it, but it's not.